Oh, they've gone all round.
Yeah. Here we go up the GC60 for quite a long ride out today. So we're starting off in San Agustin, where the hotel is, and we head through the town to the GC60 start point and head up past the Aborigine Museum, following the GC60 past the Camel Safari Park, through BENTAYGA, and then through the nice little village of San Bartolomé, cobbled streets, etc. And then we continue climbing up, and we go through Ayakata, and keep following the road. Basically, it's only just at the end you turn off until you finally get to ROQUE BENTAYGA. There's a little turn off sign posted at the end. And we're riding these old 700 Hondas, which have done between them about 150,000 kilometres, 75,000 each. So they're a bit kind of, I don't know, what would you call them, lumpy I suppose, but they seem to work okay. We've ended up with these bikes because we had a bit of a disaster with our previous rental company where we pre-ordered the bikes we wanted. And anybody who wants to know about that can just go on my Honorary Austrian site, and there's a little post kind of talking about it. Quite an incredible experience. Yeah, amazing. But anyway, we had to give the bikes back, and we get to get some others like at last second, so we've ended up with the bikes that kind of left on the shelf, if you know what I mean. But we got used to them, so they're okay. So we're looking forward to a good day. Oh, I'm glad I dispatched the white van. Kind of ruins
the view.
The view, yeah. So we got the usual number of cyclists out in the start of the day. I don't mind guys like this who ride side, one behind the other. It's the ones that ride side by side that's the problem, and they just block everybody and they don't seem to move out of the way. Which is, a bit of a pain. But if they're riding behind each other like that, that's fine. I mean, I kind of admire them for cycling all this way. I used to do that myself a long, long time ago. Roads in Gran Canaria is so bloody good. It's just a fantastic place to ride a motorbike, especially in the winter. We've got 2 meters of snow at home, so this is a nice little escape. There's an Aborigine Park up on the left here. Let's probably see the sign as I go past. Some old Aboriginal dwellings and things. Sometimes they have a guy dressed as an Aborigine actually standing out in the street waving customers in. Here we go, look, Mundo Origin. Grand Thematic Park. There goes Lizzie. Not far up ahead we'll be coming to a little viewpoint called Degalada de la Yegua, I think. Yeah, Degalada de la Yegua. It's about 490 metres. We started at sea level, so we've climbed about 500 metres. And then we get this spectacular drop down the side of the valley.
Do you want to go in front?
I'll come past you after this bike in a minute, or before this bike now.
It's a bit cooler this morning because we're earlier.
Well, we're in the shade as well. Temperature drops a lot as soon as you hit that shade, doesn't it? Here's the first of a couple of hairpins we've got on the way down. Not many what I call proper hairpins on today's ride. Actually, there will be this afternoon when we come down what's known by some people as the mini Stelvio, but not this morning. So you get some spectacular views off the side cliff down into the bottom of the valley. Truck, eh? Well, he's made that clear. Huge vehicle coming through, stand back. There's probably going to be a lot more wind noise on this video than usual because this screen certainly doesn't create that bubble of calm that I get on the Triumph Tiger. Ha ha ha! Yeehaw! I guess it would be nicer in the sun, but still pleasantly cool. We've got a long day ahead of us. And those cliffs up there, fabulous. Well, as I said, once you get into the mountains, look at the traffic. It's horrendous. This is the type of traffic we get in Austria, actually, even in the summer, as long as you get off the main drags. Obviously slightly off-season in Austria is even better. There's a lot of roads where you can ride for, really nice roads as well in the mountains, where you can ride for hours with hardly seeing any vehicles. So this is actually a camel park on the left here. I've never actually been in there, I've been past it several times. It seems a bit strange having camels over here, but I suppose it's not actually, because Morocco's, we're just off the coast of Morocco and the desert's right next to us really, I suppose. It makes sense.
Well, the problem with this woman and this truck.
I presume you heard the big truck coming around the corner?
Yeah, but she didn't, so she went into the corner.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What
So then
idiot.
the truck had to back up because she couldn't back up.
Oh, idiot. It's a bit cold in the shade back there, wasn't it?
Very. I have to close my jacket. So this next village is where this petrol station is.
Okay. Yeah, Fataga, here we go. Fataga, depending whether you come from the north, the Midlands or the south, I guess. Glass and glass. Isn't it lovely? Got kind of a Greek feel about them with the white. Somewhere there's a petrol, there's a petrol station I think over there. Is that a petrol? It's just a petrol station.
Have you stopped at the petrol station?
I have. Oh, this is a lovely little village. Traffic, unsurprisingly, coming out of town. It normally thins out pretty quickly once you get out in the mountains again, get a few miles away from the town. The ubiquitous white van. Blimey. Coachville. Danke. So as you can see, the vegetation is changing. We're getting up to the pine line now. There's some pine trees scattered around. Some parts of the island there's actually a proper pine forest, very pretty. I don't think we're going to get to those today though. A lovely little section. Stop for a coffee here. Terrassen Cafe Restaurant. So one of the things I don't like on this bike is that you can only start it in neutral. It doesn't matter if you've got the clutch pulled, like, you know, if you stall it in traffic and you're not in neutral, you can't start the damn thing again until you find neutral. And in bright light you can't really see the neutral sign here on the screen, and it can take you a while, so it's a bit embarrassing. Obviously the answer is don't stall it, but it'd be much better if you could just pull the clutch in and start it. On the Triumph I can do that, no problem. So I'm going to stop the cameras here and we're going to go and have a coffee. So we're heading San Bartolome Tejeda now, aren't we?
Tejeda, yeah.
Tejeda, yeah. So this is the rather lovely cobbled main road through San Bartolome, which is, I don't know, a village or a town, depending on your perspective. Stand in the middle of the street.
Yes, why not?
If I owned this bike, I'd definitely be putting an aftermarket larger screen on, maybe one of those wind spoilers, because the wind noise is quite atmospheric, but it's not good for recording. Some nice cacti there. Look at these cliffs, fabulous. Fabulous cliffs. See that little hole in the top of that one on the right there, look?
Yeah.
Wow. Fabulous. Just look at that sky. Fantastic.
Stop somewhere that could put the jump on, couldn't I?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll stop at the next chance then. I could have stopped in that calf there, but look at this blossom. Lovely. When I was living in England, there was a street just around the corner, a big long street, and it used to have cherry blossom down the street. And it always used to amaze me. I'd go along and it was cherry blossom, and then it would all go. And then it only seemed like 5 minutes, and it was back again, which another year gone, you know, it seemed to tick away so quickly. So, oh, you've got me. Okay, good. I was just about to tell you I've stopped. These rocks are impressive when you get up close, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh.
turning off left.
Yeah, he might be. He was a bugger because he pulled out, he didn't look. Oh, look at this blossom, amazing. My God, it's cold up here.
Bloody hell, it's cold.
It is cold, yeah, I was just saying that. Maybe we stop at Rocky BENTAYGA for a selfie.
Yes, okay.
What a way to spend your time. Lovely, lovely, lovely. The Sena comps get kind of challenged in these conditions because there's always chunks of rock between the riders. Unless you're riding one behind the other close, you know. Said that they're well worth having, I think. See, we've got a terrible amount of traffic again. Wee, windy, windy. So I think that's Rocky BENTAYGA in front, and there's a viewpoint somewhere. I have to turn off left, so I'll wait for Liz when I get to that point. Go and have a look at the view. Yeah, it's a little bit of a spiral road for a few turns, and then you get up to a high point where we can look down over Rocky BENTAYGA and over the valley. We went there last year. We haven't been there again yet this year, so. So here we are, the Rocky BENTAYGA viewpoint. Just wait for Liz for a second. Here she comes. Camera's off. So, Rocky BENTAYGA Archaeological Zone, a rural landscape moulded by traditional peasant wisdom. Can't speak properly. So there's the Rocky BENTAYGA up the top, and this is the view looking down the valley that we've just come up and along, and there's the little bit of the road that we just spiraled up to get here on the final kind of point. Quite spectacular viewpoint, really.